Welcome back to Hello Rose City. Medicare enrollment begins October 15th. And earlier, I sat down with Mark Fuchs, the CEO of Medicare, Mark Fuchs, and COO Monica Fuchs, to learn more. All right, Mark, I want to start with you. Why are you so passionate about assisting seniors with Medicare Plan Selection?
It started in 2016. I'd lost my dad. I'd lost my dad kind of suddenly. He was in a car accident and then a fall at home. And so I spent the last 6 months taking care of him. And through that time, I learned about all the different resources that were available. And more importantly, I learned what it was like to work with somebody who wasn't interested in having those resources. And it was a profound shift. I was in sales for a long time before that. And after I lost him, it became really important to me to empower other people's parents to live a healthy life, a better life.
Yeah, that's great, because again, these things can be confusing. So Monica, what is your role as COO?
Sure. So operational. It's all of the back end things, and we are a full-fledged business. So we do a lot of custom presentations and seminars, and everything's copywritten, and I run the website, the social media, all of the back end things, basically so that Mark can do what he does. He's really good at Medicare, really good at it, so that he can take care of that part of it. I make sure that everything else is done. And a lot of community outreach and engagement. It's my favorite part. And so not enough time to talk about that, but that's my favorite part, and that's what I do.
Yeah. And many of our viewers may have recently received information in the mail about changes to their plan. So what is happening with Medicare in 2025?
Man, many of your viewers are probably tired of receiving things in the mail about their plans. It's been a heck of a year here in Portland. Throughout Oregon, actually, it's been a heck of a year for Medicare. Some of the bigger changes that we're seeing this year is Medicare itself is cracking down on the sales of it, and on people calling you and things like that. So we're seeing a change there. One of the biggest changes that we're seeing that people are going to really be talking about this year is the Part D, is prescription drugs. Thanks to the Inflation Reduction Act, there's now a $2,000 max out of pocket for prescription drugs, and that's a fantastic change that's going to happen. As a result of that, there's also going to be some changes in the small print. So it's a matter of fact, it's now mandated that insurance carriers need to send you a letter halfway through the year, making sure that the benefits that you're using, where are you at with the benefits that you're using? And that's where I come in, with that small print and make sure that if there are any changes in that small print, that, they're not changing a benefit that you use or that you're used to, or that you want to make sure that you keep.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things that we're doing here this year, that we know we're going to be busy doing this year.
Yeah, and I'm assuming there's a lot of continuing education that allows you to stay on top of all these changes, right?
That's a good assumption. It's a really good assumption. Yeah, every year, people who do what I do in this industry, we have to take a test every year to recertify. But in addition to that, all of the different carriers that we represent each have their own testing too. So the Medicare certification, you have to score a 90% or higher to take that. And then we represent 14 different companies. And so there's 14 different certifications that go along in addition to that. So yeah, I'm in school until the kids get ready to go to school.
Oh, wow.
Is how it works out.
Got it. So why should someone utilize your services, and how much does it cost?
So I feel like this is why. I mean, Mark is so knowledgeable and scrappy, like in a really good way. He will find the best price on a plan. He will just do so much, and he's a fine print person. I mean, he really is, and just a good person, right? I'm a little bit biased, but also just go to the website, right? Go to the website. You can learn about us, what we do. There's also a lot of information there, and there's no cost. I mean, there can't be, but there is no cost. And so it's illegal to charge for this. It's a huge benefit. I mean, it is just, there's no reason not to take advantage of someone like Mark.
That's great. Well, we know we just showed it, but again, how can people get a hold of you and schedule an appointment? Is the website the easiest way?
The website is a great way. Yes, probably the easiest. We have 3 or 4 different ways on the website to get in touch with us. So MedicareMarkFuchs.com. And then the phone number is probably going to pop up here too. And so you can give that number a call.
Perfect.
And we are ready and available.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much for coming and sharing this information.
Yeah,
I know it
thank
can
you
be
for
very
having us.
complicated, so thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back.